What is going on, everybody, and welcome to my all-time fucking favorite build. This build will melt fucking faces. This build will devastate fucking worlds. Even the NPCs will worship you. Huh? What's that? Oh, you don't believe me? Check this out. See? See? Told you. Y'all thought I was lying here. But get back to it. I'm going to be doing a little bit different. I'm going to be just talking about the bread and butter skills, basically. It'll cut the time in half. I'll still show gameplay with commentary, and I'll go over my gear and everything. But this is just an amazing build. Out of all the builds combined, out of all the characters and setups, this is my all-time favorite. It is just, in my opinion, the most overpowered build there is. High survivability, high damage. It's just fucking ridiculous what this build can do. Let me know what you guys think of the new layout. I think what I'll do from now on is just like make an intro and everything, and then just talk about the bread and butter skills, and just, yeah, let me know what's up on that. I mean, I've put a lot more time than I should have into this video because it's my favorite build and all, but we'll just get right into it. Now, this build focuses around shock and anarchy and some of the survival skills and best friends forever. But now, we're obviously going to be using shock weapons and everything, but the beauty about this build is you don't have to use a slag weapon. Since this is my favorite build, I want to show you how much more devastating this build can be when the enemies are slag. And I found an amazing combo with this stalker combined with the skill close enough. This gun will slag 2/3, if not all, of the enemies combined with the skill close enough, which I'll be getting into here in a little bit. It's just an amazing combo. Like I say, you don't really have to use a slag weapon, but I just want to show you guys the full potential. And before I forget, you guys gotta remember, what works for me may not work for you. So like, I encourage you guys to experiment, find your own fucking set of grooves and whatnot, what you like best. This just works best for me, and this is a close to medium range build. I will post a link in the description for a version of this build that can be used for like sniping and long range and everything. But this build shines in close to medium range. But moving down, I really love the TDR shock SMGs. It's just amazing. I love the reload, just being able to shoot it once and then throw it and just deal massive damage. Another alternative could be the I like to use the baby maker, which is what I use in the gameplay footage here in a little bit. And then I love to use the bitch when I'm SMG when I'm trying to get critical hits and everything. It's an amazing SMG too. But I overall prefer the TDR plasma casters. Just the damage, awesome fire rate, just a really good weapon. Now, my all-time favorite fucking gun in Borderlands 2 is the Twister shotgun. This thing is just fucking amazing. Just deals massive fucking damage. Like, the way I use my shotguns is I put it in their fucking chest cavity and I pull the fucking trigger and they die. And especially with this shotgun. Now, what I love about this shotgun, another thing too, is the magazine size is really small, and then combined with a couple of the skills, it makes the magazine size even smaller. The more I reload, the more my special skills are going off, the more damage I'm dealing. I just absolutely love this fucking shotgun. Highly recommend this shotgun. Another alternative to the shotgun could be the an electrocute slow hand, or shock slow hand, which is a good alternative. But overall, the Twister shotgun is just fucking powerful. Now, I absolutely, like, this isn't my all-time favorite. It isn't my all-time favorite weapon. Like I said, the Twister is, but the Hail is a fucking amazing assault rifle. With the close enough skill, you can shoot enemies behind corners, in cover. Even without that skill, this gun will still do work for hitting enemies behind corners. And since it shoots at an arc, you'll be getting crits all day with this fucking weapon. I use this weapon for medium to long range, and if I just need that health regen, since it's a Moxie weapon, I highly recommend the Twister and the Hail if you're going to use a build like this. But the shield is what really makes this build shine, combined with a skill I'll be getting to in here in a little bit. I've seen this shield do like over 5 million to a slagged enemy. It is just fucking amazing. It's just an amazing shield. I highly recommend using this shield with this build. But the class mod, we're obviously going to be wanting to use a Zapper class mod. It increases electrocute damage and chance to shock, but we really want to look at the skill called Wires Don't Talk. That's the skill that increases our shock damage and electrocute damage. That's our fucking bread and butter skill. But I highly recommend using a Wired Zapper class mod. Obviously using a shock relic. I really love these new Bone of the Ancient relics since it has the cooldown rate. And this build doesn't rely on Death Trap, but once he's out, he'll do fucking work. if he does his fucking job. But the grenade, it's really up to you what grenade you want to use. I prefer the Quasar because it sticks with the theme of the black hole here. But it's really up to you. The Lob Stormfront would be good, or just the Stormfront. I mean, the prefix doesn't matter. But yeah, let's get right into the skills. I'll just be talking. I'll first start out with the little big trouble tree. Like I said, I'm only gonna be talking about the bread and butter skills. I'm motherfucking bread and butter. As it'll cut the time down by half. But one thing you guys should know, I found out like a while ago, and I forgot to mention in my other videos, is that the damage modifiers in this game is complete absolute fucking crap. With more pet maxed out, I'm pretty sure you get a plus 10% chance to apply elemental effects. So say we have a 30% chance, and then we max out more pep, and it's plus 10%. Now in a normal world, it'd be the 30% plus 10% would make it 40%. Nah, not in Borderlands 2. They like to go fucking ass backwards, fucking head first, retard motherfucker way. But it actually is, we got that 30%, and then with the 10% of the more pep, it's actually 10% of the 30%. So altogether, it'd be like 31.2 or 0.4%. It's such a small increase in percentage, you're not going to see a fucking difference. So well, I go with Malin, resistance to shock damage and shield capacity. But yeah, I felt like you guys should know that. But our other bread and butter skill, Shock Storm. Critical hit, cause an electrical storm. Any enemies around the guy you just killed, their shield is gone, and it usually depletes, I'd say, about a third to 2/5 of their life. It's a really, really good skill. Well, no, I shouldn't say 2/5, a little bit more than that, but it's an amazing skill. And with Death Trap, every time he gets a kill, he doesn't even have to get a critical hit, by the way. He just has to fucking kill him, and he causes a shock storm. But another bread and butter, motherfucking shock and awe. This skill is amazing for close range, and it couples really well with that twister shotgun. The more we reload, the more electrical explosions are going off because of this skill, and it's just an amazing skill for 1 point. Now, I only put 1 point in electrical burn because of our class mod. It gives us +5 into it. You really don't need it, but I just did it to might as well utilize the class mod. And our main bread and butter skill with this build is built around is Wires Don't Talk. Increases all shock and electrocute damage. This is the only skill in the game that increases shock damage. It's an amazing skill, and this is what this build is built around. Our other bread and butter is 1-2 boom. What Death Trap does is he shoots out a giant orb, and it's really a 50-50 if he shoots it into the ground or into the fucking wall. But when he does get it right and you shoot that orb, it does massive damage. I've seen it clear fucking rooms, like do over like 1 million to 3 million damage depending on if they're slagged or not. Now coming over to Ordered Chaos, we really want to get down to blood soaked shields. This skill plus a black hole is just fucking amazing. This is what makes this build such like have an amazing survivability rate. That black hole does massive damage with all of our shock boosts. Combined with this skill, every time we get a kill, our shields are recharged 100% just so the black hole shield can go off again. I want my shields to be depleted. I fucking want to go down to deal that fucking damage. But then you want to get down into Discord here. More fire rate, more accuracy, and health regeneration. I absolutely love this. The more fire rate that we're doing, the more bullets we're spitting out, the more chances we're going to reload, and the more chances our shock and awe skill is going to go off and deal damage. And then the best skill coupled with Discord is a rational anarchist. When we have 0 stacks, we'll automatically get 25. I try to remember to activate Discord when I have 25 stacks. It's just an amazing combo. So basically Discord is going to be constantly going off. I put the points into type economist just so I have the chance to gain another additional anarchy stack. But coming over to best friends forever, we get into a little bit of the survivability, the more survivability of this build and versatility of it. Close enough, like I said, coupled with the stalker, is an amazing fucking skill. With any gun really, but especially with that stalker, since the stalker, its bullets have about 3 to 5 times before it bounces off a wall before it dissipates. And coupled with this skill, it'll usually always hit the enemy and slag them. It's an amazing skill. Highly recommend picking up this skill. But coming down, the better half, like I said, the more fire rate, the more bullets are spent out, the more reload, blah blah blah. Amazing skill. But I decided to go with Upshot Robot because the more Death Trap is out, the more likely chances he's going to be shooting that 1-2 boom out, and the more chances we are going to be dealing even more shock damage. Now the rest of the points, I put the rest into cooking up trouble just for more survivability. It's nice to have that regeneration, and it doesn't hurt to sit there for like 30 seconds or a minute to get our health back up. And either interspersed outbursts, either I have the worst luck in the fucking world, or this skill is just fucking garbage. I see no difference between 1 point and 5 points. Just that nice chance to slag. I'm like 50-50 with it. But make it sparkle. I can't stand this skill. Like I'll shoot Death Trap with the element that needs to be shot with, so I deal more damage to enemies, and I'll accidentally wind up making them turn slag with that Stalker in the close enough, because the bolts are gonna be bouncing everywhere, and then I'll have to go back into my inventory, switch back to an incendiary weapon or a corrosive. It's just a fucking hassle. I don't go with Make It Sparkle. And then Evil Enchantress, like I said, the damage modifiers in this game are like fucking shit. I'm still 50-50 on this, but I decided, you know what, might as well have the most damage output possible with this build, so I put the rest of the points in that. And the Stare, it's really good for flesh targets. If you're not going up against flesh targets, I recommend not using it, but the rest is all up to you. And yeah, that's about it. This build is just, you'll fucking see, it's amazing. It's just the shock damage, it's just fucking ridiculous. And let me know if you guys like it better this way. I just talk about the bread and motherfucking butter skills, because it's just let me know. I really enjoy doing it this way personally. Just talking about the bread and butter. But yeah, we'll just get straight into the gameplay. Alright, I just want to show you guys I'm still using the same exact gear. There's no motherfucking smoke and mirrors. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just talk for like a minute or two, and then I might put the rest to music or something, I don't know. But I forgot to mention, the more Death Trap is out, the higher the survivability is, obviously, since I think it looks to me that the enemies tend to gravitate more towards Death Trap than you. So with that upshot robot, every time you or Death Trap gets a kill, the duration is increased. You guys gotta remember, with this build, you want your shields up. There goes that 1-2 boom, massive fucking damage. But you guys gotta remember, you want your shields to go down with this build, because when your shields are down, that fucking massive damage from that goddamn black hole will just destroy fucking worlds. Like, it's not even funny. But yeah, like I said, I can't get over close enough combo. Fucking beautiful. Hit him out with the hail, get some health regen. You guys ain't shit. These guys ain't shit. You guys gotta excuse me. Yeah, let's shoot that off. Why not? You never know. See, that's one of the downsides with that 1-2 boom. Sometimes this dumbass will shoot it off in the air just like that, or into the fucking ground. They really need to fix that and make it more so it's like always leveled with the battlefield. Look at this tough guy over here. This tough guy. Well, what you got? Ain't nothing. Nothing. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I get a little angry. Oh no, my shields are down. What will I ever... Oh, never mind. I wish you would take my shields down again. That's the beauty about this build. Blood-soaked shield. Every time I get a kill, my shields are regenerated 100% just so I can get another Nova Blast off. It's ridiculous how like insane it can go sometimes. Like I've had it to where like I'll go down, straight back up, straight down, straight back up, straight down, straight back up, just like ridiculous. That's the beauty of this build. I mean, like, on how many other builds are you gonna have a dialogue of saying like, I wish you would deplete my shields, or like, I wish you would put me down? Nah, I don't think with any other build. Maybe if you're using the black hole, but not as devastating as a combo with the Mecromancer here. There goes those I think those yeah, Shock Storm. Not sure, couldn't tell. Show off his 1-2 boom actually where it should be. See if we can get one Shock Storm here real quick. Oh, it's just fucking madness. The Shock Storm, what I mean by that is the either I hit him with a critical or Death Trap gets a kill, and that Shock Storm does fucking work too. It's not as powerful as the 1-2 boom, but it's still it's up there. But I think that's about like as much as I want to say for the gameplay. If there's any other good parts, I'll probably just like edit it to the part right now and then just get to the outro. Like, shit's flying everywhere, shields are going down, people are getting electrocuted. It's just straight up fucking madness. In my opinion, this is the most versatile overpower build. This is my opinion though. And let's just shoot this off in the general vicinity. I think we slagged the other one. Oh my god! Oh shit! We've been down like 3 times, we got back up instantly. And again, thanks Deathtrap. Surprised you're doing your job actually. Oh, got a nice little horde of enemies. Let's let the hail do work. And since we're getting those criticals and killing shock storms, since they were so close, that's even more damage. We just cleared that whole fucking horde within seconds because of that shock storm and the hail and the close enough with the bullets that I missed that are bouncing back towards the enemies. I mean, yeah, they are taking less, 50% less damage. I don't know what the fuck happened to this guy. Just got stuck. Oh, you did. You gone. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's about it. Alright, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed my motherfucking bread and butter build. But let me know what you guys think of the new layout, like the less rambling, the intro, all that other shit. Now, you gotta remember, what works for me may not work for you. I'm not saying, like, if you do it this way, you're doing it wrong. Like, no. Fuck the bullshit. It ain't fucking about that. But yeah, let me know.